Hello and welcome to Let's Ride to Aberystwth episode 13. Yeah, it's 13. Although we are riding from Aberystwth now, it has to be said. We're somewhere between Mackinluch. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, hold on, I'll get it. Mackinluch, and Newtown. It's not shortened, it's Newtown. And yeah, we're just enjoying some of these lovely roads. They are quite lovely. It's getting a bit late in the day. I've been rubbish at sticking to my schedule, so I'm running late. But really only in terms of like still having enough sunlight to continue videoing these lovely roads. But we're forging ahead nonetheless. And this bit has been really beautifully quiet, actually. There's not been a whole lot of traffic going the same way as me, so I've not been getting stuck behind people, which is really, really nice for some of these beautiful curves. Just take it back a bit there. Yeah. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. That's just a hole in the road. I just realised the 2 episodes earlier that I lost the audio on were the ones where I talked about how this is all being done at 30 FPS instead of my usual 60. The reason for that is when I look at my videos, I don't feel the quality is there, and I don't get to control the bitrate that the GoPro uses. And I noticed that if I drop from 60 to 30, it actually uses the same bitrate anyway, which means that you're basically getting, you know, double the bitrate per frame, if that makes sense. Like you're getting twice as much data per frame at 30 as opposed to 60. And the reason I used 60 was just to give like smooth movement, but I feel like the GoPro gives quite smooth movement anyway. You know, I'm moving quite quickly, and I want the motion in the video to be quite smooth. And I always felt like 60 frames per second would really deliver that, but it's probably going to be okay at 30. In fact, you might not even have noticed. But what you might have noticed is if there's twice as much data per frame, the video quality might be a lot better. So we'll see. But now we should like have a pretty good handle on that, because I think I set that from episode 4 onwards. And this is 13. Yeah. But we'll see how that works out. I have no idea how good it's been, because I don't get to view any of this until I get home. And I'm still over 100 miles from home. And those aren't going to be fast miles neither. Terrible place to spell that stuff. Actually doing a turn here. interesting. Wait, what? No. I see what you're trying to do, Google. I see what you're trying to do. Try to bring me an optimized way into the place that I'm going to. But actually, I don't want an optimized way. Very unruly piece of software. It's really only going to be like a 15-minute charge. Cursus, I think. Probably massively insulting every Welsh person who watches this by attempting to pronounce all of these place names. There's a carrot on top of it. I don't know what the carrot does. I'm guessing it enhances the pronunciation. I don't know. W is kind of like a U. My favourite use of W is an ambulance. A-M-B-I-W-L-A-N-S. Ambulance. Oh. If I seem slightly uncomfortable, it's because I left home 10 hours ago. And I have spent most of that time in the saddle. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter what bike you've got. If you spend 10 hours out riding with most of the time in the saddle, you're gonna be a little stiff and achy. But I have to say, this bike ain't bad in that respect. Like, only now am I getting to the point where I'm like, my butt could be more comfortable. Which is surprising because the seat is not actually very deep. It's not really all that soft. But it is quite nice to sit in. I think the seating position being like a bit more upright and wider than the VFR makes it like it's definitely more comfortable over a longer period of time than the VFR. The VFR is not an uncomfortable bike, but it is a little bit of the aggressive side. To be honest, my helmet is less comfortable than the bike is. And yeah, like 10 hours. 10 hours of the VFR, I can tell you, I've done 10 hours of the VFR. I've done more than 10 hours of the VFR, and yeah, no. You know, at that point you're like, yeah, I want a hot tub. I want a hot tub. I don't want a masseuse. But this bike's not anywhere near as bad as that. Yeah, I went so far as you could describe the VFR as being bad, because it really isn't. There are much worse bikes you can be riding for a long period of time. Recommend that we come down this way for Wild Endeavours rather than going north into Snowdonia, which I think everyone has pretty comprehensively done at this stage. Maybe we should come south, because we'll be in Doggaclaw. Missed what the lady said. Go straight. If in doubt, go straight. That's not words you'll hear from me a lot. Yeah, because we'll be in Doggaclaw. I might recommend that we come south from Doggaclaw, because that'd be like Mackinleth and Aberystwth, and across to like Clangurig, and then back up through here. You know? Something like that. I keep putting an L in Mackinleth. My apologies to the people of that fine town. I don't think I will ever be able to pronounce it properly. A Welsh word has defeated me. I'm sorry. 182! Seriously? It's insane! And again, I mentioned this earlier on, but just for anyone who's like jumped in halfway, EV owners have nothing to gloat over, because I can tell you the price of charging your EV has gone up, and it's gone up way harder than the price of buying petrol or diesel has. Way harder. Rapid charging's gone up like 50%. And don't get me started about my home electric tariff. That's gone up almost twice. And it's all profits for the power companies and the petrol companies. Petrol companies, because nothing has changed about the cost of producing gas. They're just charging more for it. And power companies, because they've jacked their power up massively, but gas is actually only about a third of our power mix. So, you know, if gas goes up, it doesn't actually affect the price that much, does it? And of course, you know, bloody useless politicians aren't going to do anything about it, are they? They're just like, oh, well, you know, just pay your bills. Because the Chancellor of the Exchequer is so rich that he doesn't know how to buy petrol with a card. He has a man to do it for him. That is a cute dog. Oh yeah, Google hasn't mapped this area properly. Right, let's see if we can spot it. It should be over there somewhere. Was it here? Aha. Alright! If you like this video, like this video! Other things. Yes, quite. I had it there, and then Google was like, blah, 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 blah. Comments! Yes, I have said a lot of things. So, if you've something to say about the things that I have said, then please do leave a comment. I have many other videos, some of which you will probably like if you like this one. And if you do enjoy those, consider subscribing. And, you know, if you're subscribing, don't forget, hit the bell, whatever it does. I don't know. It's just a thing that people say, but do it anyway. And if you would like to reward me for entertaining you today, you can find my coffee link in the description below. Goodbye.